LG is starting 2017 off with a pretty big bang. Meet the LG G6, a phone that LG claims is an entirely new device that shares little with the last 5 generations of its ancestors. And if you just take a look around, you can clearly see what they're on about. What's going on, everyone? Marco here from PhoneDog.com, and this is my first impressions of LG's latest flagship, the LG G6. First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The G6 has a completely different design language than the G5. It ditches many things that we've enjoyed in LG's line of devices, such as the removable battery. But the loss of those, we did pick up some major improvements. First off is the construction. The G6 is a blend of Gorilla Glass and aluminum, and yes, the back is made out of glass, not metal. But the phone doesn't feel nearly as slippery as the Samsung Galaxy S7, especially the back panel. It has a bit of a coating on it, which funny enough makes it feel more like plastic than glass, but it adds an extra layer of texture to make sure your phone doesn't go flying out of your hand. The next big thing in the design language is the new display. Just looking at the front tells you it's not a normal display. It's over an 80% screen to body ratio and has some really strange rounded corners. But when you power it up, you just see that beautiful 5.7-inch 2880 by 1440 LCD panel come to life. Honestly, this is probably the best LCD I've ever seen in my entire life. It's bright, it's accurate, yet full of so much saturation and contrast, it nearly fools you that it's an AMOLED display. We'll touch back on the display in a second and its unique 2:1 aspect ratio. Another change is specs on board. The rumors about the LG G6 not packing the latest and greatest from Snapdragon are correct. The Snapdragon 821 processor is what you'll find on board the G6 alongside of 4GB of RAM and the Adreno 530 GPU. You'll find expandable storage via microSD cards on the SIM tray for you who must have that, and the entire device is IP68 rated, so 1.5 meters of water for half an hour should be dealt with easily. So all of that is just specs on a piece of paper. The most important thing is how does this phone feel in the hand and how does it perform real world. Keep in mind that what you're looking at here is a completely pre-production device, so what you see here may be worked out before you can pick one up at a carrier, but simply put, the G6 feels great in the hand. I'm not crazy about the feel on the back of this device, but the phone does feel pretty solid. LG made it very clear that their display is not curved, and that's mainly for impact protection and not shattering if you drop it. Another cool bonus is its footprint. It's about the same footprint as the LG G5, but packs in a larger 5.7-inch display when compared to the G5 and its 5.2-inch display. Software-wise, the G6 is running 7.0, not 7.1 Nougat, and has LG's UX 6.0. It's definitely a very colorful user interface and has this weird square theme all over the place thanks to its unique aspect ratio. Again, since this is a pre-production unit, I won't dive too much into the software, but I can say that it did feel snappy and very responsive while using it, though I'm still not the biggest fan of LG's skin, or really any skin for that matter, though that's again completely subjective on my end. The cameras on the back feature LG's dual camera setup once again, now with a 13 megapixel main camera instead of a 16 megapixel camera on the G5, and another camera to pull off depth information. I can't make a definite comment on the image quality, though stay tuned for some samples in the next couple of days with my own pre-production unit. Lastly, I want to revisit this whole 18:9 aspect ratio. It's definitely weird and has its downsides. For example, 16:9 video content, like the one you're watching now, won't fit properly on the G6. It will have 2 black bars on either side of the video, which can be annoying. Actually, it is really annoying. But with more phones coming with this unique aspect ratio, I think YouTube and other content services like Netflix and Hulu will have a zoomed in mode which will crop into the video and make it fit fully. But as of now, YouTube content will have black bars and so will other applications. Overall, the G6 definitely looks promising for LG. Now we have to wait and see pricing and execution of the rollout. We got our hands on the G6 a few days before the official announcement at Mobile World Congress, so we did not receive any availability or pricing information other than it will be targeted to be a good value product. So take that however you want, but keep in mind it's still bearing the G6 flagship name, which probably will come with its flagship price tag. Hope you all enjoyed the content. I'll have some more G6 videos shortly. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to be notified of when I upload that G6 content. And as always, my name is Marco Hanna, and I'll catch you in my next video.